Okay, good evening, all of my friends and prof. We as a second group will present the material about epistemology and also the principles. Before we start, let we introduce ourselves. Start for me. My name is Stefani Dikanti and my student ID number is 2112021 and 218. Now, my friends, next slide please. Okay, so the first is Putu Tita Hartarti Ajawa, and the next is Ayu Nyoman Srini. Next one is Putu Aryadi Payana, and the last one is Kadek Swastiswa Sumartiani. Sumartan. Okay. Okay. Now I will explain some contents that the first one, what is epistemology? And the second is the principles of qualitative research that contains the first one is constructivism, and the second is interpretivism, and the third is inductivism, and the last is postmodernism. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, for the first one, I will explain about epistemology. Epistemology is the theory of knowledge and deals with how knowledge is gathered and from which source. In other words, epistemology is a procedure of doing something and how something is real. In terms of research, how you perceive the world and knowledge has a significant impact on how you interpret the data. Okay, that's all for me. The next material is the principle of qualitative research. Next slide, please.
All right, the first principles of qualitative research is constructivism. So constructivism is a reality that is actively constructed, acknowledges that the meanings of things are not discovered objectively but are constructed and imposed subjectively by individuals within a specific context. The constructs also change as the context does. So the researcher here gathers the information from one to another, and after that the researchers make a conclusion and interprets how a specific society's perspectives. For example, a researcher doing a research about why students commit grammar mistakes. So the researcher gathered the information by interviewing the teacher one by one and then make a conclusion from the data and interpret the data. All right, for the next principle will be explained by my friend.
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. The second principle of qualitative research is interpretivism. Interpretivism emphasizes that the definition of both are equally important for analysis and that there is no exact standard definition that requires one universal objective interpretation that is apparent in the tradition of positivism. The underlying idea of the interpretivist approach is that the researcher is part of the research, interpret data, and as such can never be fully objective and removed from the research. Interpretivists are interested in specific, contextualized environment and acknowledge that reality and knowledge are not objective but influenced by people within that environment. Okay, the next material will be explained by my friends.
Okay, thank you for the time. Now I will explain the inductivism. The new set of knowledge in inductivism, the new set of knowledge, meanings, or theories are emergent through the process of induction. The approach doesn't require testing a particular extent theory or set of knowledge. Rather, it aims to produce new ones. I think that's all about my explanation. The next will be explaining by my friends. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the time. Next, Next material is postmodernism. So, postmodernism is defined as a perspective on social environment in its current historical evolution. It is described as a diagnostic rather than a theory. Resneu in 1992. According to Crosswell, part of using this viewpoint when conducting research is the necessity to construct text, which include readings and writings, in order to bring to the surface hidden hierarchies, as well as domination, besides inconsistencies and contradiction. Roswell, 2030. I think that's all the material from me. I will bring back the time to the moderator.
Okay, thank you. That's the material from our group that we can explain. Sorry if there are mistakes in the word or shortcoming. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you.